Hi guys, sorry for the slight delay. In this session, okay, today we've talked a lot about very economical topics. We've talked about a lot of things to do with money and things like this, wealth, poverty, etc. In this class, we're not going to talk about things like this. We're going to talk about some random topics that I've decided on, and it's designed to hear your speaking. Yeah, so how well you speak. And to test you, yeah, to see how you express yourself. So they're not straightforward questions like where do you live, etc. It's more, it's more maybe philosophical questions and things like that. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. So for those who've joined in these sessions before, you would know the kind of questions I ask, so you know how to what to expect really. Okay, so hopefully you can all join in very, very soon. Okay, and we'll see how many people join. Okay, in the chat box, wow, loads of people are interacting. So Sam has finally got addicted to something useful. That's cool. Imad is there. Manal is there. Cool. I hope to speak with Manal. We haven't spoken for a couple of days. Okay, and we have Nino in the chat. Again, how are you, Nino? Nino, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Perfect. Nice to speak with you.
Hello.
Nice to speak with you again. How are you this time?
Okay. Hello, teacher. Nice to meet you again.
Cool. Okay, nice to speak with you. By the way, can I just ask, what is the weather like there at the moment? Yeah, because lots of people say Africa, the weather is very, very hot. Is it always hot in Africa?
No, it depends the patch of Africa in which you are. In Central Africa, the weather is always not too cool, not too hot. The right word in English, I don't know. It is.
So you can say mild, yeah. So the temperature is quite mild, you'd say, yeah. In Africa,
mild, yeah, because the weather is the zone is tropical. We have tropical temperatures are around 28, 25.
Wow, 28 degrees. Are you near the equator? Yeah. So the equator is the middle point in the Earth.
Yes.
Are you close to the equator?
Never too hot, never too cold. We don't have neither summer nor winter.
So the temperature is quite good, yeah. So it's bearable, yeah. So it's not so strong.
Yeah,
okay.
But in the eastern part of Africa, Somalia, Ethiopia, and then the weather is hot. It's hot. Maybe all the year long. They have always few months of meat where
the rest is quite hot. Well, anything can be better than what we have here. So I guess you're saying it's not hot. Maybe it's not hot for you. For me, if I went there, I'd be like, oh, yeah, something like that.
No, it's not hot because it's not hot. It is around 28 in Central Africa, are precise. But in some part as Eastern Africa and North Africa, sometimes some period of the year the weather goes too hot. But in Central Africa, it's always meat. We don't need to wear blouses nor
so
coats.
Did you say 28 degrees? 28 degrees.
28 degrees, yes. 28.
If I told you now where I am, it's 1 degrees. How do you react?
You see, never heard in my life. Not possible in my.
Okay, so now you can see where you are. It's a lot hotter, yeah, so it's cool. But it's bearable, yeah, so it's quite comfortable. Okay, we have some familiar faces. I'll go to the new faces first, and then we'll go back to the familiar ones. Okay, so, Talita, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Brazil. I live in Brazil. I live in Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro, yes? So the carnival and things like that, yeah? The samba. The carnival.
But I'm not the Copacabana girls.
You're not? I used to be in a samba band. Yeah, I used to at school. I used to be in a samba band. We had this kind of thing with the big drums and that. Yeah, I liked that. That was cool. But yeah, because our teacher was very interested in Brazilian culture. He went to Brazil, and he was a music teacher, and he formed this kind of samba band. Yeah, so it's quite good. But can you play anything like this? Yeah, so you're not this. Can you play any Brazilian instruments?
No.
But do you like
No.
samba? You don't like it so much, you said.
Yes. Yes. I don't know how to dance very well, but I like
You like
carnival.
it. You enjoy it.
Yeah.
You go to carnival. So it's not just for tourists, yeah? We hear that it's just for tourists.
I don't understand the word.
Okay. Is the carnival just... I heard that it's just for tourists and not so many Brazilian
right.
people go to the carnival.
Yes, I think it is. I think
Okay,
I
so
think
it's
it's
interesting.
only for tourists.
Okay, so nice to meet you anyway. So, Talita, nice to meet you. Hopefully you... Yeah, it's okay for you. Okay, so we have Raphael back. Is it working now? Okay, we'll come back to you. The microphone's still not working. We'll see what's happening. We have Manel.
Hello, teacher.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Is this the first time we've spoken? I recognize the name, but it could have been another Manel.
No, I think it's the third.
The third time?
Yes.
Okay, well, welcome. And where are you from, sorry, Manel?
I'm from Algeria.
In that case, we have spoken, I think, yeah? So I think I remember. You've changed your profile picture, though.
Yes.
That's probably why, yeah? So I get confused. Okay, so Manel, welcome, cool. Igor is
you.
back.
Hi,
Igor, how are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Cool, I'm also good. Nice to speak with you again. We have NS. NS, can you hear us? Okay, we'll come back to you. And Abdul, how are you?
Good, sir.
Cool.
How are you?
I'm also good. We spoke quite a lot today. And Ahmed, we've also spoken. How are you now?
Me, Martin, do you mean me?
Yep, can you hear?
My name is Imad. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. So did I say Ahmed or something?
Yeah,
Okay, how do I
No
pronounce that?
problem,
How do I say
anyway.
it?
Imad. You can
Imad,
say
cool.
Imad. Yeah.
Okay, so Emad, not Emad. Okay, so Emad, you're okay. We spoke earlier again. Anyone else who I haven't spoken to? Sam, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Cool. Okay, anyone else? So, Manal, we've spoken to. Igor,
You
spoke
spoke 2 minutes ago.
that's
with me.
okay. Everyone's covered. Everyone's covered. Okay, long day today, long day. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to start with, I'll just answer any questions in the chat box. Okay, so man asked you asked me this question the other day, yeah? So I said to you, man, 20, yeah? So 20. Okay, so in any case, let's go on. So, I'm gonna, as Igor knows, yeah? So Igor knows the kind of questions I've asked you in these sessions before. What kind of questions have I asked you? So Igor, do you remember any of these questions?
About girls and boys, I remember.
Okay, yeah, apart from girls and boys, anything else, yeah? Do you remember?
About leadership, I think something was the first question, and at the moment I don't remember.
No worries. Okay, so basically in these sessions, I'm going to ask you some random questions. They could be philosophical or otherwise, yeah? And you just need to practice how you express yourself and things like this. Okay, so the first question I'm going to ask you now is, Sam, what's the nicest thing you've ever done for someone?
The nicest thing I have ever done.
Yep.
Well, I'm not sure. I usually try to forget anything good I did. Well, I think I found a lot of money once and just keep looking for its owner till I found it and found him. and made sure that it is his money and gave it to him. I don't remember really.
Okay, so you found some money and you sourced the owner and you gave the owner back the money. Okay, that's pretty honest. Are you all this honest? So Abdul, are you honest? And now whatever you're going to say, we don't know if this is the honest answer or the real answer. If you found this money, okay, guys, we're all friends. Okay, we're all open. If you found this money, Abdul, what would you do?
I don't know if I know the owner, if he's in front of me or if he's around, so I would give it to him. Otherwise, you know, I will not gonna look around for the owner and try to find him and this and that. You know, I mean, if I find it's mine, I will keep it.
Okay. So if you find the owner, then great, you'll give it, but you're not gonna.
No, I'm not gonna search for the owner though. I mean, if I know the owner, so if he's in front of me and he dropped his wallet or something, or he didn't know that I dropped my wallet, so I mean, then in that case, I will hand over it to the owner. But like, if I don't know the owner, I'm not going to search for the owner. No, I'm not gonna waste time for that.
Okay, so thank you very much. $200. Yep, nice. Okay, so Emad, not Emad. Emad, right?
Yeah, Ahmed, yeah.
I'm trying to remember now. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, so it's with an E. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Emad. Say again.
Emad.
Wait, I'm trying to watch your mouth. Yeah, say it again. Emad. Okay, I'm trying to wonder what it's like. Yeah? I'm trying to wonder what it's like to hear in your ears me saying, for example, if you said an English name, I would hear the accent. I want to know what it's like the other way around, yeah? So that's quite interesting. Does it sound funny when I say it, man?
No, it doesn't sound funny for me, but it sounds... I'm not sure if you are calling me or something, or someone else named Ahmed, for example.
It's not another word.
Yeah. For me...
It's not another word, is it? Because
yeah, it's acceptable for me because it's not an English name, and I expect you to make some mistake when you try to pronounce it. The problem that I'm not sure if you are calling me or maybe calling anyone else. So.
But the thing is, it's a worry because, you know, if Emad is a bad word in your language, yeah, and I'm calling you this or something, this could happen, yeah?
No. Maybe a mad man. I'm mad, but not to make my name like that.
Okay, so yeah, this is the thing, because I don't know your languages, guys. If I say your name incorrectly, it offends you.
Or just
correct me, yeah?
Or just to make it easy for you, you can take out the E from his name and just, you know, spend the rest.
Mad, how you doing, mate? Mad, yeah. Okay, well, okay, so Emad, what would you say? So, if you found the money on the floor, would you be honest and give it back? Or finders, keepers, losers, weepers? And also, what's the nicest thing you've ever done for someone?
If I found money, I try to be honest. Actually, if I found the way to give it to his own owner, that I will do it. If it's not, I'll try to give it to someone else, poor people on the ground, on the street, or anyone else. Because I know that it's hard to find the owner of the money nowadays. Yeah. But if I can, I'll try to do it.
Okay, so you would try to find the owner. Would anyone not? As in, would anyone just keep the money? Or take a similar view to Abdul? Nino, what would you say? A man first, man, yep. Yep, man. Man. How do I say it? Because I say it like man, yeah, M-A-N. How do I say it, man, or something? How do I say it?
You just need to stress the A.
Man.
The
okay,
man.
Man. Okay, so
it's not
man. Man. I just said, man. What do you say? So, would you be like Abdul or like Mr. Madman?
No, I will look for the owner, and after that, if I didn't find it, if I can't find him, I will give it to someone poor.
Okay, guys, you guys from Arab countries are very charitable, yeah? So, how does it compare Nino? So, what would you do if you found this money? Mino, can you hear? Okay, in the meantime, we'll go to Igor.
Yes. I would give money back to the owner of money. If I would not find the owner, I would call police. And I would give money to police. Yes.
Wow.
But would the policeman take the money? So do you think the policeman would take the money and then find the owner? Or just think, ah, this is nice, I have an evening in the pub?
Yes, of course they would find the owner, because here we have once a week or once a month on TV news that someone find money, for example, $1,000, yes, on the street, or for example, $20,000, for example. And after that, he goes or she to police and give this money. And they said on TV, who is the owner, come and take money back. So once a week or once a month, I watch on TV this kind of news. And I am prepared from TV show, from TV news, what to do. I know from TV.
The thing is, though, if, for example, they say, okay, has anyone lost $20,000? The first thing you're going to think of, if you're you know, not so generous, is, oh, okay, yes, I've lost 20,000 euros or dollars or something. Yeah. So, how do they know? For example, if they're publicizing it on TV, how do they know that the people coming for this money are honest?
They ask what was this money. Who found this money? Yes, he knows where he found exactly. And what was this money? For example, in pocket or not? What kind of we have money and what we put money?
A wallet. A wallet.
So wallet, for example, and what type of wallet?
Purse for women, yeah.
Yes, purse, or was any documents? Yes, was any documents with this money or another kind of papers? For example, and what money, what value? How to say 150 coupures? How to say this? What,
the
10
the amount of money. Yes?
Yeah, the amount, but with what coupures? For example, 10 coupures with 10 nominal. Do you understand? No?
So denomination, yeah? Denomination. Denomination.
No,
so the amount of money,
Yes, amount of money. What type of money? Dollars or euros, or, for example, valued from our country? So they ask many questions, and after that they identify the owner, because many people comes and say that this money is mine. So they identify somehow.
Yep. Okay, so that you're saying basically it's not just like, okay, I'm saying I've lost $20,000. Can I have $20,000?
No.
They would. Sam, you said purses for ladies, right? Yes. A woman has a purse. A man has a wallet. You wouldn't really say a woman has a wallet. You can say it, but it sounds a bit manly, yeah. So there's a distinction. I don't know. A wallet, for example, is something that like this. Yeah, this is definitely a wallet. Yeah, there's no money in it, I think, but this is definitely a wallet. But a purse is more like. Does any woman with a webcam? I don't think so. So basically, it's a manly purse. Yeah, this is a kind of like a purse, but manly. That's a wallet. But a wallet that a woman would have, we call it a purse usually. Yeah.
But the small, like a woman, you can see women with the small wallets. Well, I'm not sure, but like a tiny bag, which she puts money in it usually.
This is a purse. So, for example, I'll show you. For some reason, we call the ladies' ones a purse. It just sounds very feminine. Yeah, purse sounds feminine. A wallet sounds manly. I'll share my screen. 1 second. Like these are purses. Yeah. These are quite big ones, but it could be like this, yeah? Something small. That's a purse. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, so there's a slight distinction. In your language, is it the same, yeah? So is it just the same? Sam, do you distinguish the two?
Yes, of course.
Okay, that's cool. Okay, so Raphael, can we hear you? Oh, this is a point. Manel said, okay, there may be a distinction between British English and American English, okay? I will ask Abdul this question because someone
British
said
English.
a purse is like... Raphael, yeah? So we can hear you now. I think we can hear. Who said they know British English?
British English. I know British English.
Perfect, Raphael. To meet you, and where are you from?
I'm from Kazakhstan.
Cool, great to meet you. Cool, nice. Okay, so we're talking about some random questions. Okay, so just try to follow, try to keep up, and we'll ask you in a minute. Okay, so basically, I think there's a distinction between British English and American English on this one about purses. Yeah, because maybe what Americans call a purse, we would call a handbag. Yeah, so it's a bit complicated. A handbag is the thing a woman puts the purse in. So a purse. Abdul, can you help me? Yeah. So how is it in America?
Yeah, we use the same words: wallet for the men and purse for the woman.
But I've also heard maybe a purse is like. Do you say handbag as well?
No, we don't use the handbag word. Wallet and purse.
Okay, so we have a handbag is the thing that you put the purse in. A woman puts the purse in. They wear it over their shoulder, yeah, and they have all their makeup and stuff. That's a handbag. So I don't know, I've heard that maybe it's called a purse in American English. But anyway, okay, so let's go back to the point. So, Igor, what's the nicest thing you've ever done for someone?
Nice thing? I have done many nice things, small nice things that I can't remember now, but the most nice things I ever done when I studied in university, I helped my colleagues, with who I study, how to name them.
Your colleagues, mates, your classmates, or your university mates?
Yes,
you can say.
Yes, my university mates with their, I don't know, exams, diplomas, and with all kind of stuff. Because they helped me with this. So we helped vice versa.
So it's like a give and take thing, yeah? So they helped you out, you helped them out, yeah?
Yes, a lot.
Okay, that's cool. Sam wrote, as Eminem, that's funny. As Eminem said, it's not a purse, it's a curse. Yeah, what does this mean, Sam?
Well, don't ask me, you tell me.
What?
I'm not sure about the meaning now. It's just the song of Eminem.
I'm trying to work it out as well, yeah? I'm trying to work out.
We need to ask Eminem.
Eminem, where are you? Yeah, no, it'd be good. Okay, so does anyone know the meaning of this, yeah? So, or maybe because women are dangerous with their purses, yeah, or their handbags. They often say, don't annoy, there's a saying, don't annoy a woman with a handbag, yeah, because it acts as like a weapon, yeah, so like that, and they can do lots of things. So maybe it's like this, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so, you're saying the nice thing you've done is help people out, yeah, so if people help you out, you would help them out.
Yes.
On the same policy, so if Igor helped you out, would you feel obliged to help him back in return?
Yes, for sure.
You'd feel obliged?
Yes.
Okay, so why so? Yeah, so if he helped you, you would need to help him.
Well, actually, I don't know. I just feel like if someone helped me without taking anything, I think it's my duty to help him back. I mean, I usually help people without asking for anything. But well, if someone helped me, like like I owe him.
Okay, but do you think, for example, if you helped someone out, would it go through your mind that they need to help you back at a later date?
No, I don't think like that. Well, when I help someone, I don't expect that I won't help back. I do it just because, like, I feel, well, as long as I can, I should.
But for example, if you needed help at one point, would you think, okay, I helped Igor out at one point, maybe he would help me back. Let's ask Igor, yeah? Do you understand? Sam?
I thought you were asking Igor. No, I don't
Oh, no,
think...
no, for example...
Okay, tell me.
No, okay, so, Manal, what would you say to this? Do we expect something in return, yeah? So, maybe not to do with help, but generally.
Well, I think that it depends on the person. I mean, if he does something because he wants the other person to do the same to him after like a few days or a short time, I don't know. It's like a formula in their lives. For example, I help you and you have to help me. But personally, when I help, I don't expect people to help me back, and I sometimes would like to. I would like to not to hear the word thank you. No, I just don't want to later on see some kind of ungratefulness in these people.
Okay, yeah, so that's what I was saying. Yeah, for me it's the same. If I help someone, I don't expect so much back, depending on what it is. Yeah, for example, if there's an old lady on the road, you don't expect her to do something back to you, but you know you don't want them to then look at you go or something like that. You know, so I think that's basic courtesy and stuff. Man, do you have an opinion?
You mean me again? Okay.
Oh, sorry, Emad. Yeah, I said man, but my Arabic pronunciation. You need to learn this language. Emad, then. Okay. So what do you think?
Okay. I can't actually remember the question, but you asked the nicest thing that we have done or something like that.
Yeah. And do you, linking on to what Igor was saying, need to be paid back for something nice you've done?
No.
So, for example,
actually,
yeah.
Most of the cases I wasn't paying. Actually, I get sometimes the opposite thing. I didn't pay back. I actually was being blamed for doing the nice thing. And yeah, the situation is very complicated. Right? For example, I worked in my occupation. I worked in a hospital. As an engineer, I was responsible for the maintenance of the devices. It comes many times to my attention that they are in need, of urgent need, to fix some devices, and I get to the hospital even in the bad nights. In the wear times, I worked a lot for free without asking for money. What happened next? That I was being blamed for fixing these devices because I discovered briefly that the staff themselves making these defects just for not working. And yeah, so I actually was doing the right thing, but for not the right people.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting. Hazel put in the comment box, I don't know if you saw this, if someone who helps a person expects something in return, then that good thing isn't a good thing anymore, yeah? So then it becomes like a transaction. You may as well replace the offer of help with money, yeah? So that's what I was getting at. If we naturally expect something in return for things, yeah? So Enes, what would you say to this?
Can you explain this subject again?
No worries. Oh yeah, you wrote in the chat box. So I was talking about the nicest thing you've ever done, and then this led on to Igor saying he and his friends helped each other at university do something. They helped each other. Then I asked the question, if someone helps you, do you expect them to help you back? And if you help someone, wait, should they... No, I can't remember the order, yeah, my lord. But yeah, do you think, for example, we expect to be paid back for what we do, yeah? So in terms of help, if we help someone, we want to be helped back. Enes, did you understand? Okay, I'm not sure if you can hear. For example, okay, with Dia, yeah? So Dia, what's your native language again? Dia? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, Dia, what's your native language again?
Yes, hello.
Hello, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so what's your native language again?
It's Arabic.
Arabic. Okay, so for example, okay, if I was learning Arabic and I would say to Dia, okay, let's have an exchange. You help me with Arabic, I'll help you with English. It's natural in this situation that both sides would share, yeah? So it's not like you would just speak to me in Arabic and I wouldn't speak to you in English, yeah? But do you think, for example, we always expect with these kind of things, so exchanges and stuff, always expect something back? Or would you, for example, offer just to teach me Arabic for nothing in return?
Yeah, what I expect to give you an Arabic language and what the offer you are talking about?
Okay, as an example, for something to exchange, if, for example, we always expect something in return. Maybe this is not clear. 1 second. I'll write this down. So, to expect something in return.
Yeah. Okay, the deal is you teach me English and I teach you Arabic. That's all. So
yeah,
easy.
if we made this exchange.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we made this exchange, if I wanted to learn Arabic or needed to learn Arabic, you would expect me in this position to exchange, as in, you speak Arabic, I speak English. Sure. But using this example, do we always expect something in return? Yeah, so Abdul, what would you say?
Before, before answering your question, I will ask a question from everybody in the class.
Okay.
Let's say, if you help out somebody and after, some time, you get into a bad situation, and the person you helped you out in the past can help you right now, but he is not helping you. So, did you guys will help that person again in the future or no?
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Yeah, so yes, that's a good point, Abdul. Yeah, so do we expect? To be honest, I think we do. Yeah, so I think it's in our nature to, regardless if we think.
Subconscious, we expect subconscious. How to say this word?
That's what I'm trying to prove. Like all these.
Subconsciously, all people expect this subconsciously, but one people more expect, other people less expect, but subconsciously we all expect.
Exactly, that's what I'm trying to prove, because like a lot of my friends, they said in the class, no, we just want to help the people and we don't want anything in return. So that's what I was trying to prove.
We have instincts, yeah? Our instincts are basically, we've got to survive on this world, and we're not going to survive, for example, if we always give, yeah? So that's what I was getting at, yeah? So Abdul, would you say then, though, from your experience, would you say with you it's subconscious, or is it something that you're aware of doing?
Personally, like, if somebody is in a tough situation, and if I can help him out, so I will. But like, I will expect, like let's say if I get into the tough situation, so he gonna help me out too. If I think he not gonna help me out, and that person is greedy and that person is selfish, I will never help him out.
So I always have heart of gold.
So it's interesting. So you people. Yeah, sorry? Yeah?
Try always to have a heart of gold. That's all.
I couldn't hear
Yeah,
you, sorry.
yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yep, now I can, yeah? So sorry.
Okay, try always to have a heart of gold.
To have a heart
Information
of gold, yep.
without taking anything. Yeah.
Okay, and this is what we're going to talk about. If you've ever had this experience of helping someone out and maybe feel cheated, yeah, and things like this. Man, Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if I smell something fishy with anyone, cannot give him a help. But
Okay,
if I think that the person in front of me is good and is my heart of gold, I try to help him.
So we are naturally selective, yeah. So maybe subconsciously somehow. Man said Saudi Arabia, rich guy with a camel. I thought that was quite good. Not to stereotype, yeah, but okay, that's interesting. Okay, so Man, do you have any comments on this? Do you have a camel?
The rich guy with camel?
No, as in what we talked about. But do you have a camel, man? Is this the mode of transport in Saudi Arabia?
No, actually, I don't have any camel.
Oh, I'm disappointed. Yes, I'm really disappointed. It's like going to London and not experience rain. You know. Okay, so Matt, do you have any comments on what was discussed? Yeah. So do you think we are selfish?
Selfish?
Selfish.
I think we are. Some of the people, they are selfish. You know, they care about what they want, what they need only. They don't care about what other people need.
Okay, so you're saying, but it doesn't have to go to the extent that selfish, as in you wouldn't help people. But yeah, okay. Sam says everyone is selfish somehow. What do you mean?
I mean, no one is 100% generous. I mean, in the end, you will find something that you cannot give up, right?
Yep.
That's it.
Okay, so this is interesting. Guys, I told you the topics are not so straightforward, yeah? So they're quite philosophical in that kind of thing. So hopefully you're not like, yeah, so what are we talking about? Okay, so of course these are just theories that we're trying to create and stuff. But does anyone else have anything to say?
Right.
So Mahmoud is there?
Yeah.
Hi.
I'll just introduce Mahmoud first. Mahmoud, where are you from?
Hi.
Nice to
I am from Turkey.
Cool. Okay. Do you have any opinions about what we discussed?
I am learning English.
Cool. Okay. Nice to meet
What's
you.
your name?
My
Nice
name's
to meet you.
Martin. My name's Martin, and I'm from the UK.
I don't understand.
Okay. My name's Martin, and I'm from England. So
England. Oh.
Okay. So nice to meet you, Mahmoud. Did you understand?
Yes.
What we were
Yes.
talking about?
Okay.
Did you understand?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, so do you think, Mahmoud, that everyone is selfish?
Okay.
I'll write the question down. Do you think that everyone is selfish?
No. No.
Well, welcome to class, Mahmoud. The first time we've spoken. First question.
I am excited.
What food do you eat in your country? What's the weather like?
I am excited.
Now I say, yeah, okay. Interesting. Taste. So, Mahmoud. Okay, so we're in this session is quite challenging. We're talking about complicated issues, yeah, and maybe philosophy, this kind of thing. So, yeah, so we're talking about selfishness. Do you understand this word, Mahmoud? To be selfish. What does this mean?
I think he left.
He's gone.
No Mahmoud in class.
Yeah.
It's something
No
I
more.
said. Something I said.
You
Okay, so,
overloaded him.
Sorry, yeah.
Maybe it's the first time.
Maybe he's
for him,
afraid of UK people.
Yeah.
Maybe it's
It could be because it's a very complicated class.
Too much
So it's very
information.
Okay, so information of it. In that case, okay, so we have come to the conclusion that everyone is a little bit selfish. So Sam, you're saying to some extent, there's always a. Does anyone have any comments on this?
Can I have opinion? Yeah.
Yes, of course, you may.
I think some people are more giving than usual. Some people just addicted to give. I have good examples about this. I have come through these examples for sometimes teachers and people who are always using to give. You look like they look like work out of the time, work in extra time just to help people. Don't ask for a reward for their own job. This kind of people is available, and we have also in the other extreme people who are very selfish, like let's say politician side. You can see people very selfish, care about themselves. So it really goes both extremes. You can find people who are very generous and people who are very selfish at the same time. Yeah.
So you get lots of people, yeah? You can't
yeah.
put everyone in, yeah? So,
one of my teachers, for example, tried to help me, and she worked about 2 hours additional out of her working time just to help me. And I remember one of my professors in the university. He knew that I'm sick. I'm not able to get to the class, and I was surprised that he called me at my mobile phone and asked me to get on the internet, and he don't believe it. It's about 2 hours working together on the internet just to help me to make sure that I'm understanding everything. So this kind of people make you feel that you are living. This is you are in great life. Yeah.
And it doesn't always have to be, the reward doesn't always have to be money, yeah? So the point is that when we talk about selfishness, we're not saying, okay, all about money. It's not all about that. It's about satisfaction, yeah? So maybe your teacher was really satisfied to help you, so therefore she was selfish in a sort of way because she got that pleasure, yeah?
No,
for her, she likes it maybe.
He's not looking for anything as a reward. He knew that after I graduate, I'll forget about him. Actually, I may never mention anything about this, but I still remember that. So it's he's making his own job without any. I'm really feeling that or appreciate against what he is doing or what it is, but he actually doing something without asking for a reward. So I can't say it's selfish. I hope everyone could be selfish in that way.
Okay, yeah, in that case, if they are, yeah, it'll be a good, the world will be different. But, okay, what would you say, Abdul, yeah? So do you think, when we talk about selfishness, we're not always talking about money, yeah? So if everything in the world was about money, it would be a very dull place. But in terms of other things, like, for example, recognition or sense of achievement, sense of satisfaction with what you do, in that regard, do you think everyone always wants to get something out of a situation, something that they do? Or do you think, for example, there are such people who are not selfish in any way?
I think there are a lot of good people out there too, you know, and there is a lot of selfish people too. So, like my friend, you know, he talked about the two extremes, you know, like very selfish people and very generous people. But, you know, I will give you a very different example, you know, like just, you know, generally, like we as a human, you know, like how much we take from the nature, from this universe, you know, a lot. And what we, you know, give back in returns, you know, like we are not fair with our earth, you know, like we are not worried about our environment, that we are, you know, keep polluting our environment, you know. So if we are not fair with our earth, so I mean, how can we be generous and honest with somebody else?
Yep.
So, I mean, this should be the first standard, you know, like first example.
Okay, and it's also about the belief system, yeah? So, not talking about religion, I think, but how you are when you're a baby, what you think is selfish and not, yeah? So, I don't know, can you, for example, do you think when we're born, how are we born? Are we born to be selfish? Because, for example, if you go back to the cavemen days, we all had to fight and kill animals and survive. Now we've gone from this, yeah? We've developed, but do you think we still retain these characteristics as animals? And are naturally selfish, we just learn to be otherwise? Or what would you say? So, I'll pose this question. Man had an opinion on the last thing, yeah? So I noticed in the chat box. Would you like to say anything? Man. Man?
Yes.
Okay, so what would you say? So, did you have a comment in any case?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't like to talk about religions, especially if someone talking insulting the prophets or any other prophets. That's my opinion. With all due respect, I'm coming here to speak to talk about English, not about religions, not about any other things.
Okay, yeah. So of course we can talk about this, but let's all keep it like fairly neutral, yeah? So, of course, people are coming from different countries. Let's try to keep it fairly neutral. Okay, but, yeah, okay, maybe there was some misunderstanding, Sam said. Okay, so, in that case, let's go back to that question. Do you think, Sam, we are all born, if you want to comment on anything else, you can, yeah? So everyone can comment. But, Sam, do you think we are naturally selfish? We just learn to be otherwise?
Yes. Well, there's a philosophy that says everyone, when he or she gets born, you see that her hand is closed. So I don't know, and this is the main idea. You train the children to be generous when they are young. Usually, they train them to be generous and not selfish.
So you think it's something that we learn, yes? So really our instinct is to be selfish. We just know through our upbringing that this is not the best way to deal, yeah? This is not the best thing.
I think this instinct is a result of feeling that everything will be over and you have to keep for yourself what may disappear one day. So,
okay. And okay, so Raphael, what would you say? So what would you say to this? Can you hear?
I think it depends on people you are dealing with all the time. You are dealing with bad people who will get their characteristics.
Okay, so it depends on
your character. Depends on
your character and the people you're dealing with.
On the people you are, you are the people you are dealing with them all the time. That's all. If you are dealing with the good people, you will have their good characteristics and good manners. If you are dealing with bad people, you will be truly get their bad characteristics and bad habits, bad manner. That's all.
Yes, I think you are not born selfish, but you life make you in some way selfish. Maybe not. So you see examples, you see in what situation you deal day by day, in what situation are you, and you learn something. And all people learn what they think is important.
So using this theory, do you think, for example, there's any bad person in the world, yeah? So using the same idea, do you think, for example, a murderer only becomes a murderer because he's learnt that's, for him it makes sense or whatever, to get in the mind, or do you think this kind of person is born a bad person?
Life makes him a murderer, not born. It's not possible to be born murderer or not murderer, or to be born very smart. Life makes you with these capacities. It's my opinion, of course.
What do you think, Abdul?
Yeah, he's right.
Around the murder, influence them and make him really to kill people or something. It's a conference around him.
Okay,
The best is conference. The best is a situation that you fall into.
Okay, so Abdul, what would you say?
But when it's born, when you are borning, I think you are borning.
So yeah, so it's basically we're born. Are we born as blank canvases, or are we born with already certain?
Yeah, we are borning.
Sorry,
we are
Martin.
borning on a
There is a
Black
buzz.
canvases.
standard options.
There's a buzz from somewhere. Can you hear?
Options.
I'm going to mute some people. Can you hear the buzz?
What
Is
is
that what you're
black
going to-
canvases?
A blank canvas. Ah, sorry. Okay, so a blank canvas, like an artist, for example. Yeah. So a blank canvas, they usually paint on a blank canvas. Yeah. They don't. It's a white piece of paper or whatever. Yeah. So when they paint on it, they create it from there. So it's an expression to be born like a blank canvas. Your life paints on your artwork. Yeah. So you're born with nothing, then your life paints what the artwork's like. Yeah. That's
Yes,
an
yes.
expression. Yeah. So, what do you think
Born
then?
on a standard mood.
Sorry. Sorry.
What?
Born on a standard mood.
You're born to understand your mood, understand your temperament and stuff. Man,
I'm
what do you
sorry,
say?
I didn't hear what you're trying to say.
Me or Dia?
Standard manners.
Yeah. I think you.
Okay, standard meaning
No, I
so
mean Martin.
pure.
Martin.
Okay, so do you think, for example, your character is because you learnt to be this character, as in it's not your born character, or do you think your character you were born with? Yeah, so how you do things, how you think. Do you think you were born with this character, or did you develop this character through your life experience and through what
No.
you were taught?
No, I developed this character.
Yeah, okay, so that's what we're talking about. So do you think, for example, a murderer, he's born a murderer?
No, I think it's something. It has to do with psychology.
Psychology, yep, cool. Psychology.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, so, yeah, Abdul, what would you say? Abdul.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Sorry, Abdul, quickly. Abdul?
Yeah, like you said, nothing is like, a born, like it, the way, I mean, the way, your parents, raise you, I mean, your character builds on your life experience, I mean, the things you experience in your life. So, I mean, your character and your behavior is based on that experience.
Yeah.
So, I mean, nothing is, like by born that a child is by born, murderer or by born selfish, so no quality is by birth, but the thing is like the qualities, and your behavior develops, day by day on your personal life experience.
So, for example, if someone brands someone as like a madman, yeah? So, for example, okay, taking an extreme example, this guy in, I think, was it Norway or Sweden or something? Andre
Breivik.
Breivik. Okay, so take an example like this. People saying he's a madman, yeah? So, someone like this, is he born with this, or did he develop into this? And can this be reversed? Because if we're all born in the same way, and we develop through experiences, can a person change once they've already developed into something like this? Very difficult question. Igor, did you understand? Igor?
Authorities said that Breivik was not born with some predispositions. Correct to say predispositions?
He wasn't born with any a condition, a particular condition, I'd say.
I mean, with many strange qualities of killer. This I mean, if you understand. They said that family made him such man. Like his parents, they treat him very bad. I don't know, something like that. So
can he change? Do you think someone like that can change?
at the moment he can't change because his experience is great for his life, so he needs to reborn again to be another man. About after this experience that he made in Norway, I think he's irreparable. How to say?
Irreparable, yeah. So basically,
irreparable. He's broken.
To do about him. Basically, yeah. And okay, and that's another question that would take a long. So these people, should you brand them as like finished? Yeah. So there's nothing you could do, or can? Okay, so that's a big topic. Interesting discussion, yeah. So it developed from your ideas. Any last comments before we go? So does anyone have any opinions that they'd like to mention before we call it a day?
Not an opinion, but question.
Okay.
Like your first question in the class was if
That's
you
your
found...
character is reshaped as the time is going.
1 second, Abdul. Yep, sorry.
Yeah,
So,
if when you ask the first question in this class about a wallet, if you found any wallet with the money inside it, so what you're gonna do with them with the wallet? So I mean, same question for you. What you gonna do with the wallet?
Okay. Well, to be honest, if I didn't know who the person was, and there's nothing I could do in a small amount of money, I have to keep it because I've had this before where I've lost my wallet, and someone's taken it as well. Yeah. So yeah, maybe that you could say that I'm born selfish or whatever. But if for example it's a big amount of money, I'll take it to the police station because you can get it back anyway if they weren't found. But if it's a small amount of money, £5 or something, I'll keep it. If I couldn't identify the owner. So yeah, you can make.
So it means that me and you are on the same page about this.
Yeah, because okay, that's, I don't know if that's part of culture or whatever, but anyway, guys, very interesting discussion. Yeah, hopefully speak to you later or something. I've got two more sessions I think today. Hopefully see you there. But if not, take care. Have a good rest of the day. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Cheers. Bye bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Thank you.